Let's look at Chapter 9, Lesson 9 review. Decide whether the line is a line of symmetry. Write yes or no. So my answers are going to be yes or no, but I'm trying to figure out if it's a line of symmetry. Remember, a line of symmetry means that I can cut it down and that both sides, when folded over the line, will equal each other. You've got to think about when you fold it, though. They might look like they'd be congruent, but that does not mean that they'd be a line of symmetry. When they are folded over the line, they equal up exactly. For number 1, I can tell that this side, when folded over to the other side, it's going to equal up, which means that yes, there is a line of symmetry. For number 2, I can tell that this is not a line of symmetry because the top is not anywhere close to the sides of the bottom. For number 3, it looks as if the pieces are going to be congruent. However, they're not going to be symmetrical because when you fold it over the line, the top piece over here would be up here instead of at the bottom where it needs to be. For number 4, I can tell that it's cutting it equally in half. However, it's not going to be a line of symmetry because when you fold it over, the pieces won't match up exactly. For number 5, it looks as if it's cutting it like a sandwich, which means the top and the bottom are equally the same and would fold right on top of each other. For number 6, the parallelogram is cut down the middle, which means that the sides are going to have equal amounts, and since it's a parallelogram, yes, it's going to have a line of symmetry. Complete numbers 7, 8, and 9, thinking about when you fold the shape in half. Are the sides going to match up exactly? The sides might be congruent and not match up, which means there is no line of symmetry. However, if they're congruent and match up exactly, then the line of symmetry is cut correctly. Let's look at number 10. Together, John and Andrea make 92 cards to give to friends. John makes 16 more cards than Andrea. How many cards do they make each? The first thing I'm going to do is take the 92 cards and I'm going to divide it by 2 because there's 2 people. Following my work, I'm able to come up with an answer of 46. So in the middle, there's 46 on each side. Now I'm going to take the number 16 and I'm going to split that in half. And I know that half of 16 is 8. So I'm going to take 46 and I'm going to subtract 8. And I know that that's going to equal 38. And then I'm going to take 46 and I'm going to add 8, and I know that that's going to equal 54. I then take these two numbers, 38 and 54, and I'm going to add them to make sure that I got my final answer of 92. 8 plus 4 is 12, carry the 1. 1 plus 3 is 4, plus 5 more is 9. So I know that this answer, 92, is correct because I have 38 and 54, which equals 92. Now, I know that Andrea made 38 and John made 54 because he made 16 more than Andrea. Let's look at number 11. Kyle has $2.55 in his pocket. If he only has quarters and nickels and has 3 more quarters than nickels, how many of each coin does he have? So he only has quarters and nickels, and he has 3 more quarters than nickels. How many of each coin does he have? I'm going to go ahead and set up a chart and try guessing and checking this. For my first guess, I'm going to have $2 of quarters, which I know that that would be 8 quarters. And then I need 55 cents of nickels, which I know that that would be 11 nickels. Well, I know that I'm supposed to have more quarters than nickels, so I need to go up some. I'm going to go ahead and try 9 quarters, which would give me 2.25. And so then I would need to have 30 cents of nickels. Well, I know 30 cents of nickels would mean I need 6 nickels, which would also give me a correct answer because 9 is 3 more than 6. So I need to have 9 quarters and 6 nickels in order to have $2.55, but also in order to have 3 more quarters than nickels. Remember to show your work. You can use a chart to help demonstrate that you know what you're doing.